when it comes to self-development or spirituality, it can be easy to believe that this is all about positive thinking and pleasure and angels and crystals and bright colours and bright lights and just general feel-good things. But when someone is truly committed to this area of their life, they will realise that this can be further from the truth, and it actually involves facing deep pain, overcoming challenges, basically facing the parts of ourselves that we would rather avoid. And during this time, there is a very little pleasure involved. And what made me think about this was that a friend of mine has recently done a video that touches upon this important topic and goes into how the spiritual path is not a path that is filled with love and light. There is lots of pain and challenges to overcome when this path is walked. But before I share that video with you that he recently made, this whole thing has reminded me of something that happened to me a number of years ago. So, a number of years ago, I was at this event and there was people there doing different healing techniques, and it was like a pamper day. And there was a woman there who was very much on the path. She'd been on different courses and worked with different people. And from what I could see and what people had said, she was very committed. And after that, I forgot about her and pretty much forgot about the whole day. But then a number of years down the line, I ended up seeing the same woman. And I said to her, how's it going with the healing and all the rest of it? And she kind of was a bit confused. Oh, what do you mean? And I said, you were doing the courses and everything. How's that going? She said, I'm not into that now. And I think that is one example of how some people do get into this way of life, because there's a way of life, because they want to avoid themselves, not because they want to work through their pain and to become more authentic. They're just looking for another escape. And this is an example of how self-development and even spirituality can be another escape. So then becomes self-development bypassing or spiritual bypassing, where someone is not into this kind of stuff because they want to work through their pain and to become more integrated and authentic. They're on this path because they want to run away. But because of what it is, it's easy for us to lie to ourselves and to say, oh look, I'm into self-development, I'm doing all these techniques, I'm meditating, or I'm thinking positive and all the rest of it. So we can convince ourselves. Could be another defense. It's another way for us then to lie and to pretend that we are actually committed to our own growth, when it's simply just another distraction from our own pain. So now let's have a look at the great video that my friend made.
One day we are all going to have to make this journey. But this journey is often avoided. For unlike most journeys, this one doesn't lead to an external destination. This journey takes us inwards, to the deepest, innermost parts of ourselves. Parts that have been ignored, hidden, buried, or even denied. I won't lie to you, this journey isn't an easy one. You will be confronted with things that will shake you to your very core and will get you to question who you really are on every level. This is why this journey is only for the brave, and for those ready and willing to leave behind what's comfortable, safe, and familiar. But truth and freedom awaits anyone that can cross the threshold at the end of this path. And truth and freedom is what we all ultimately seek. In fact, it's what will continually lead us time and time again to the path, until such time we are ready and willing to walk it.